Today, I'll show you a simple three-step system that can free up $200 to $600 a month within 30 days, without a raise, a side hustle, or extreme sacrifice. The plan is simple. See every dollar, reassign waste to goals, and lock it with a 10-minute weekly reset. Follow this, and overdraft panic turns into steady savings. Later in this video, you'll discover the single shift that most people miss. Skip it, and you could work twice as hard for half the progress, stuck in the same paycheck cycle for another decade. Segment 1. Relatable struggle. Picture this. Payday hits. Your account looks healthy, and within 72 hours it feels like the money evaporated. Rent, gas, groceries, streaming, and a few impulse swipes drain the balance. By midweek, you're calculating which bill to push back. I've lived that cycle. I once stood at a gas pump with $10 left, a pantry of discount noodles, and a stack of due dates. The turning point wasn't guilt. It was clarity. When I finally faced the numbers without excuses, money stopped feeling like quicksand. If the next 30 days looked exactly like your last 30, would you be safer or shakier? Segment 2. Step 1. See every dollar. Most people don't actually have a spending problem. They have a visibility problem. Start by exporting your last month of transactions. Mark these 4 anchors: housing, food, transportation, and minimum debts. Those are non-negotiables. Everything else is negotiable. Now divide the rest into 3 buckets: growth, savings, investments, debt beyond minimums. Life, nice-to-haves that add comfort. Leaks, charges you forgot you even pay for. Here's a stat. Studies show that 64% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, but also that the average household pays over $1,000 a year in forgotten subscriptions and fees. That's money begging to be reassigned. Cancel one subscription today, not tomorrow. That simple act is you choosing your future over your impulses. If you had to cut just one recurring charge right now, which would free the most with the least pain? Segment 3. Step 2. Give every dollar a job. On payday, don't let your money wander. Assign every dollar before it has the chance to drift. Think of your dollars as players on a field. Without positions, they crowd the ball and lose the game. Here's the split. Needs, 70 to 80%. Rent, groceries, transportation, utilities, debts. Growth, 10 to 20%. Savings, emergency fund, debt acceleration. Life, 0 to 10%. Pre-decided treats. You can enjoy guilt-free. Even $20 into growth shifts your identity from surviving to building. Warren Buffett once said, "Do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving." That single quote flipped my mindset from leftovers to priorities. If you save just $1 every payday, what would that tiny decision say about the person you're becoming? Segment 4. Step 3. Automate and protect. Automation is your safety net when willpower fails. Set your transfers on payday. Needs remain in checking. Growth moves to a separate savings, and life flows into a fun pocket. Then add 2 rules. 24-hour pause on any purchase that isn't essential. Would I buy this twice? If not, it's not worth it. Here's why this matters. Research shows that 90% of impulse buys happen when people are stressed or tired. Automation makes sure your future isn't held hostage by your worst day. What's the impulse purchase that sneaks up on you, and how will your new system catch it next time? Segment 5. The ramen-proof grocery fix. Food silently wrecks budgets. Build a 3-meal rotation you can live with: a cheap breakfast, a protein-based lunch, and one simple batch dinner. Shop once per week with a written list. Swap brand for store brand, and buy snacks in bulk. Here's what changed my life. I started pre-chopping ingredients and portioning grab-and-go bowls. On nights I used to hit order now, I had dinner ready in 4 minutes. That one tweak saved me more than any coupon. Which meal tempts you most to order out? And what's your 4-minute replacement? Segment 6. The weekly reset. The real shift. Here's the single shift that makes or breaks a budget. Weekly attention beats monthly intention. A monthly budget is a wish. A weekly reset is control. Set 10 minutes every Sunday. Review what you spent, adjust categories, pay a bill early, and slide leftovers into savings. Imagine moving just $8 each week into savings. By year's end, that's over $400, money you didn't even miss. Question: if next Sunday at 7 p.m. became your weekly reset, how would your finances look in 30 days? Segment 7. The first $100 buffer. Your first mission is simple. Build a $100 buffer. It won't solve every emergency, but it interrupts panic. Sell one unused item, cancel one subscription, or take a one-time gig. When you see 3 digits of safety, your nervous system breathes easier. Then aim for $500 to $1,000. That's your shield against using a 27% credit card when a tire blows or the fridge dies. Dave Ramsey says, "You must gain control over your money, or the lack of it will forever control you." Question: what could you sell this week that you won't even remember 3 months from now? Segment 8. Debt strategy. While stabilizing, pay minimums. Once your buffer is ready, choose your attack. Snowball. Smallest balance first for quick wins. Avalanche. Highest interest first for math efficiency. Both methods work if you stay consistent. Think of every balance closed as a leak sealed. Benjamin Franklin warned, "Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship." Each debt you eliminate is a hole patched in your financial boat. Question: which debt, if erased tomorrow, would let you breathe the deepest sigh of relief? Segment 9. Social pressure and the 90-day sprint. Money stress often spikes because of social pressure. Here's your script. I'm on a 90-day money sprint. Coffee and walks are yes. Expensive nights out are no. In 90 days, we'll celebrate right. Now, the sprint. Week 1. Cancel one recurring payment. Week 2. Automate $20 into savings. Week 3. Add one micro income. Sell something, deliver groceries, tutor. Week 4. Skip one feels rich buy and invest that exact amount. Repeat this loop for 3 months. That's how momentum compounds. Question: which of those weeks will be your easiest win, and which will stretch you most? My real watch story. I once bought a shiny watch, not for time, but for applause. For a few days, I felt successful. For years, I paid the bill. What finally broke the spell wasn't guilt, it was math. I calculated what those payments could have become in an index fund over a decade. The illusion crumbled. The applause faded. But the quiet progress remained. Confidence felt far better than compliments ever did. Question: what purchase from your past taught you the longest lesson, and how will you honor that lesson today? Segment 10. The one-page ramen plan. Here's your one-page plan. 1. Track the last 30 days and cancel one leak. 2. Assign every dollar. Needs, growth, life. Save first. 3. Automate your transfers and add 2 guardrails. 4. Do a 10-minute weekly reset. 5. Build $100, then $500 to $1,000. 6. Pick snowball or avalanche and attack debt. Do this and the next month won't look like the last. Stress eases, numbers align, and your future finally gets louder than your fears. Question of the day: what's one small change you'll make in the next 24 hours that your future self will thank you for? Now that you know how to free $200 to $600 a month with a ramen-proof budget and a weekly reset, you're going to need to know exactly how to invest your first $100 so it grows instead of vanishing to hype or fees. If you don't know this, you risk wasting years chasing trends while compounding passes you by. The secret is in my next video, Investing with $100, a guide for beginners. You don't want to miss it. See you in our next video.